Rivian and Mercedes-Benz announcing today that the automakers will team up to bring electric commercial vans to Europe. The pair is going to build two different EV vans at existing Mercedes sites in both Central and Eastern Europe. Rivian is really moving on the news. Take a look at the jump here of about 9.8%. Mercedes-Benz down about 2.5% at this hour. But let's bring in Wedbush Securities Managing Director Dan Ives, who gave Rivian an outperform rating and has a price target of 45. What does an announcement like this, Rivian partnering up with a platinum brand like Mercedes, do for the future of this stock?
Well, it's a potential game changer because Europe, you look, that's really been the missing piece in the Rivian puzzle. And now you're really starting to see growth ramp. They're starting to actually produce the vehicles. And Rivian's a unique model. And a partner like Mercedes is significant. I think it's on the street, kind of uses the next leg of growth.
You know, there was some concern about Rivian because obviously Amazon has made a huge order, but they've taken a hit. The stock has disappointed, certainly over the past half a year. Does this solidify a better feeling that you have about your outperform rating?
Look, I think the first 6 months were a nightmare, you know, coming out from the IPO. But clearly now, you've seen RJ and the team, they've started to get the factory ramping. They'll hit the 25,000 for the year in terms of deliveries. And then those reservations, they've actually increased, not decreased in this macro. You put it together, this continues to be a unique EV story. Of course, there's Tesla, but I view Rivian as one of really the disruptors in this market for the next decade.
Let me dovetail to Tesla. Tesla coming out with some great numbers on Chinese-made Teslas, and they've really ramped up the delivery numbers here. Obviously, they were coming from a very low point because the Shanghai Gigafactory had been shuttered due to a COVID outbreak. But now they're back in action. How much higher do these delivery numbers go from Shanghai Giga?
Yeah, and you go, look, the hearts and lungs of the Tesla story is China. And you go back to the April and May shutdown because of zero COVID, and now it's really come back roaring in terms of the China numbers. And we could be looking potentially at 100K a month for China. And this is significant because ultimately what drives Tesla in terms of the stock, you know, we have, I think this is ultimately a $350 or $400 stock, obviously split adjusted. It's all China. And this is something this really gives the bulls a leg to stand on. And it shows that this is actually not slowing down, it's accelerating.
Yeah, we're at 287.90 right now for Tesla. Tesla, though, can probably hear the breath of their competitors on their neck coming up behind them on the track. And I'm not just talking about General Motors that has made a big deal, or Ford we talked about earlier in the show, but Jeep Wagoneer announcing today. So this is, of course, owned by Stellantis. They're going EV, finally, with the Jeeps. I mean, what kind of competition is that going to do, and does it dilute Tesla's power? Yeah,
well, this is an arms race that's going on. It's the biggest transformation, in our opinion, to the auto industry since 1950s. In that 313 area code across Detroit, you're seeing all those stalwarts go after EV.
Oh, and a Wrangler EV too.
Yeah, and look, what Mary and the team have done at GM, what we're seeing with Farley at Ford, now Stellantis. And this is significant, but also it's not a zero-sum game. I don't view it as one or the other. I think this is just going to be a massive re-rating story. But what we're now seeing is it's not just a vision. You're actually seeing the cars now going to start to come out with the battery technology. And this is big for the auto industry.
If you had to pick one, though, well, you say it's not a zero. It's like saying, oh, internal combustion cars were a zero-sum. You wouldn't say that. There isn't just one winner, is there? So if you had to pick one to own, though, what would it be? Look,
in the EV landscape, it's still Tesla's world and everyone else is paying rent. So Tesla continues to be our name. But when you look at the stalwarts, right now, GM and Ford, it's going to be really a Game of Thrones battle in terms of, you know, who's really going to be the first one to move here. I continue to think it's going to be successful. And I think right now, GM as well as Ford, this is going to be a huge leg of growth.
Okay. And finally, Apple, the big news yesterday that we talked about, they made all of their announcements, whether it was the AirPods that now have the Find My or the satellite adoption within the new iPhone 14. Aside from all of that, what jumped out at you the most as far as a driver for Apple stock going forward?
Well, I think no price increase. That was a shocker that they didn't raise prices. I mean, this is a foregone conclusion, $100 price increase. Cook and Cupertino kept prices unchanged. And I think what that shows is more control over the supply chain, the margin accretion from the chips, their own chips, the A16, and that's not going to be demand destruction. I think that was significant, especially with that powered chip. No price increase goes against everything else we've seen. from, you know, Amazon to Netflix to everyone else. It just shows, I think Cook and Cupertino flexing their muscles.
Well, Dan, you're all over it. Please come back. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Dan Ives of Wedbush.